This is Ocean Way Studios in Los Angeles, one of the oldest recording studios in Hollywood. And this corridor has been trodden by some of the greatest musicians of all time. We have here the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Count Basie, Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, Quincy Jones, Dizzy Gillespie, Nat King Cole, and yes, I made it. Hit it. Unchained my heart.
War in the skies. And now,
baby, let me be.
Israel's first full-scale grounding operation into Lebanon.
Unchain my
decades on Monday night met little resistance.
'Cause you don't
Today,
care about me.
IDF soldiers crossed barely half a mile into Lebanon.
You got me sewn up like a pillowcase, but you let my love go to waste. So unchain my heart, set me free. Unchain my heart, baby, let me go.
Hezbollah is keen to show it remains ready to fight.
Unchain my heart,
on its leadership and communication.
you don't love me no
Group has
more.
been preparing for this war for years and says most of its weapon stocks are
Every
still
time I
intact.
call you on the
In
phone,
Beirut, southern suburbs of Gaza,
some fella tells me that you're not home. So unchain my heart, set me free. You got me under your spell, like a man in a trance. But I know darn well that I don't stand a chance. Unchain my heart, let me go my way. Unchain my heart, worry me night and day. Why let me lead a life of misery when you don't care a bag of beans for me? So unchain my heart and set me free. Unchain my heart,
Israeli officials won't say how. One official
let me go my way.
news out that Israel could target Iran.
Unchain my heart,
Targeted President Biden today.
you worry me night and day.
But U.S. officials believe
Why let me lead a life of misery when you don't care a bag of beans for me? So unchain my heart and set me free. So unchain my heart and set me free.
Trump looked at him and said, only
that Pence had with Trump, as well as Pence's aides.
can search this old wide world over. She won't ever find another man like me. Straight lace shoes, a box back suit and a Stetson hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so the boys will know I died standing pat.
Ending on a question and key exchange about democracy.
That I'd like to tell about this guy you all know me and was scared as hell. He comes to me at night after I call him to bed. He's burnt up like a weenie and his name is Fred. He wears the same hat and sweater every single day, and even if it's hot outside, he wears it anyway. He's home when I'm awake, but he shows up when I'm asleep. I can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street.
I'm focused on the future. Did Kamala censor Americans from speaking their mind in the wake of the 2020 COVID situation? That is a damning non-answer.
It was a Saturday evening, if I remember it right, and we had just gotten back off tour last night. So the gang and I thought that it would be movie if we summon up the posse and dumb rush the movie. I got Angie, Jeff got Tina, Betty Rock got some girl I've never seen in my life. That was alright though, cause the lady was chill. Then we dipped to the theater, set to ill, bugging, cold, having a ball. And something about Elm Street was the movie we saw. The way it started was decent, you know, nothing real fancy about this pointy friend and this girl named Nancy. But word, when it was over, I said, yo, that was death. And everything seemed alright when we left. But when I got home and laid down to sleep, that began the nightmare on my street.
The devastation left behind by the storm, by the touchdown in Greenville, South Carolina, and then from a helicopter got a bird's eye view of the storm-battered region.
It was burning in my room like an oven. My bed soaked with sweat, and man, I was bugging. I checked the clock and it stopped at 12:30. It melted, it was so darn hot, and I was thirsty. I wanted something cool to quench my thirst. I thought to myself, yo, this heat is the worst. But when I got downstairs, I noticed something was wrong. I was home all alone, but the TV was on. I thought nothing of it as I grabbed the remote. I pushed the power button, and then I almost choked when I heard this awful voice coming from behind. It said, man, I ain't even wait to see who it was. Broke outside in my drawers and screamed so long, cuz got halfway up the block, I calmed down and stopped screaming and then thought, oh, I must be dreaming. I strolled back home with the grill on my grill. I figured since this is a dream, I might as well get ill. I walked in the house, the big bad fresh prince, but Freddy killed all that noise real quick. He grabbed me by my neck and said,
Walked off the job this week at dozens of ports from Texas to Maine. They're calling for higher pay and guarantees that their jobs won't become automated. There are currently
I said, yo, Fred, I think you got me all wrong. I ain't partners with nobody with nails that long. Look, I'll be honest, man, this team won't work. The girls won't be on you, Fred, your face is all burnt. Fred got mad and his head started steaming. But I thought, what the hell, I'm only dreaming. I said, please leave, Fred, so I can get some sleep. But give me a call, and maybe we'll hang out next week. I pat him on the shoulder, said thanks for stopping by. Then I opened up the door and said, take care, guy. He got mad, drew back his arm, and slashed my shirt. I laughed at first and thought, hold up, that hurt.
I fight for my brothers in arms, and do what must be done to be strong in this world. I fight for my brothers in arms, and do what must be done to be strong in this world. Light will not stop my plunder. I fight for my brothers in arms, and do what must be done to be strong in this world. Speak quickly! I fight for my brothers in arms, and do what must be done to be strong in this world. Only strength matters. The world is a harsh place. I fight for my brothers in arms, and do what must be done to be strong in this world. Quite a message. Life is not fair. Neither am I. I fight for my brothers in arms, and do what must be done to be strong in this world.
Sea pirate and adventurer. Pirate! Raider!
I fight for my brothers. I do what must be done to survive. Me? Why, I'm a perfect nobody. This is messy work.
I am here. I fight for my brothers in arms, and do what must be done to be strong in this world.
No one shall deny my people a new home. A humble offering. Bless us. Conflict builds character. Necessary pilgrimage.
I fight for my brothers. I do what must be done to survive. I seek money and power. That's it. Divine One, hear my prayer! Let us explore. Set up camp. You work hard, or you leave. Show me what you can do!
Speak now! Permission to raid! Divine One, hear my prayer. March! I protect my warriors. Men, ready yourselves. You work hard, or you leave. Muster troops! Strong men make strong armies. Any news? March on my order! Move out, men!
May the seas make you strong in body and clear in mind. You'd make a fine sea raider yourself!
A flame in the flesh. No need for formalities. I know nothing of them anyway.
Never back down! Spit it out! I haven't got all day!
You are brazen, coming to me like...
I will listen, if it will make you leave faster.
seek what cannot be found. Prove your worth to me. Send out recruiters. Gather all able-bodied men. I speak, you listen.
Nothing passes me by.
Prosper at all costs.
Here I am! I cannot but admire someone who would think for himself, for once. Truly a meeting of great minds. I love this.
short. Regular formation. Order the warriors to march. Prosper at all costs.
Only strength matters. Head over there!
Only strength matters. We pray for safety in battle. Life is not fair. Neither am I. Meet your gods. By the sea god. Prepare for a long march. Warriors, march! I protect my warriors. I seek what cannot be found.
We are soldiers. Warriors, march!
Anything else? March until arrival.
In hunger and plenty. Hear and show mercy. By will or sheer determination. My faith is redoubled. Effort will pay off.
You are brazen coming to me like this.
So? I have a shotgun. Ever hear of the Constitution, the right to bear arms?
Does the Constitution give you the right to shoot people?
Black people? Well, as a matter of fact, the Constitution says they're only worth 3/5 of white men.
Mr. Tunney, I advise you to remain silent.
It's okay. We're talking about the Constitution. Article 1, Section 3. Look it up.
That article's been amended.
Progress. Not always a good thing.
And the old neighborhood really went to hell with itself, didn't it, Artie?
Yes, it did. And I don't see you people doing anything about it.
And so you decided to do some cleaning up on your own.
When I said you people, I was talking about the white lackey power structure. I didn't mean you people. You people have done plenty. Made the neighborhood a wonderful place if you like living in Nairobi or wherever it is you're from.
I'm from Brooklyn, Mr. Tunney.
You've done a nice job there, too.
Mr. Tunney, this isn't doing you any good.
You are Miss Levinson? Your public defender advice is worth everything I'm paying for it. I will be dispensing with your services soon.
What are you gonna do, Tony? Get a lawyer and a white sheet?
Don't you see what's happening in this country? Don't you want to see?
Docket number 8.
Not guilty.
On all counts, I assume. Ms. Kincaid?
In view of the heinous nature of the crimes, Your Honor, the people request that Mr. Tunney be held without bail.
However heinous the crime, Mr. Tunney is not. He has a job, he has roots in the community. The police have overreacted to public outrage by precipitously arresting an innocent man.
You want to argue the evidence, Mr. McCoy? Write me a brief. Defendant remanded without bail.
You're not concerned? He wasn't off the bus at Rikers 20 minutes and he's viciously stabbed.
Oh, a vicious, superficial cut. And he's under very good guard at the prison hospital.
While every young blood in the yard is sharpening his spoon.
He'll be protected.
The only way to assure that is to drop your opposition to my motion for bail.
Then he'd be safe, nobody else would.
If he's your killer, I've seen stronger evidence that Eisenhower was a communist.
Horace, please, you're not going to take a chance with this guy. He's out killing innocent people.
In the eyes of the law, I believe Mr. Tunney is an innocent person. Unless you've already had a trial and convicted him without inviting me.
No, Horace, we wouldn't think of having a trial without inviting you.
I took another look at your evidence. Based on your ballistics report alone, you should have indicted half the duck hunters in the state.
Well, Horace, we have looked at the evidence, and we think there's extenuating circumstances. The brutal death of your mother, Mr. Tunney.
They got her?
Not another word.
It used to be a nice neighborhood until these people...
You ever hear the Sixth Amendment?
Mr. Tunney has a right to counsel. He also has a right to be heard.
Don't you love watching a black lawyer at work? It's a marvel of nature. Like a platypus.
Platypus. That's a big word. You know, you don't sound so dumb. I'm surprised you haven't noticed Stone is here to trick you.
I was smart enough to hire you, wasn't I, Horace?
I better take it.
Going to protect the rights of another oppressed black man?
Tunney, you gotta listen to me or I'm out that door. Sit.
You have no qualms about this, Horace?
You mean, why don't I stay above 110th Street where I belong?
That's not what I mean, and you know.
Do you ask white lawyers if they have qualms when they defend a black man accused of killing white people?
If it's a question of principle and the defense being railroaded, no.
Well, how about a man being entitled to the best possible defense?
But Tunney's can afford a flashy lawyer.
Precisely, and they got a good one.
I'm not questioning your ability. You're a great lawyer.
You know that. I know that. I want the whole city to know that.
Oh, is that what this is all about? Some high-profile form of advertising?
You mean I might get my name on the short list of trial lawyers for wealthy clients? Right up there with Haynes and Spence and Cutler? And they made their names defending killers. Did you ask about their consciences?
So-called Africans, truly called mud people, diverged from Homo sapiens ages ago. They are not human, and hunting them is as natural as hunting raccoons.
Well, thank you.
It's my understanding that the police first expressed interest in Mr. Tunney because his name was on the mailing list of the, what was it? White Power Party, is that correct?
Yes.
How many people in the 5 boroughs are on that list and other similar lists you've consulted?
About 700.
Can you tell us where each one of them was the day that Hector Duval was shot? Can you tell us where they were the day Ashita Khan was shot?
Mr. Tunney had a sawed-off shotgun and a strong motive.
Ah, I understand. Where was Mitchell Pergament the night Lionel Jackson was shot?
Your Honor, objection. Is this a name on the list, and is he going to ask about every one of them?
Mitchell Pergament's brother was killed by a black mugger on Dyckman Street 8 days before Mr. Tunney's mother was murdered.
I assume you have a number of other grieving relatives to inquire about.
50 or 60.
What do you say you boil it down to a single question, Mr. McCoy?
Detective, did you investigate every one of the 750 New Yorkers who had the same alleged motive or state of mind as the defendant?
We didn't need to. We already had the killer.
You made that assumption, and that is where your investigation stopped.
It was double-barreled, side by side. When I saw those 2 holes pointing at me, I tried to get the hell away.
Mr. Jackson, are you certain that the voice of the gunman was the same as the voice of the defendant, Arthur Tunney?
He's the one.
Thank you. Your witness.
You did not see the face of the man who shot you.
He was his size, his build.
And for all you know, it might have been this man.
No, he's shorter, I can tell.
If Mr. McCoy would like the 2 gentlemen to stand next to each other and be measured, the people have no objection.
How old are you, Mr. Jackson?
72, but perfect hearing.
Now, the night you were shot, you were unconscious for 2 hours. You lost half the blood in your body. You had major surgery. Now, through all that trauma, you don't have the slightest bit of normal doubt that you could remember or distinguish a voice you never heard before?
I remember the voice of the first white man that told me not to come in his store. I remember the voice of the doctor who told me I had a healthy son. And I remember the voice of the man who took out a gun and shot me.
This psychological profile of the killer was not prepared solely by you, was it, Dr. Olivet?
It was primarily compiled by the FBI.
Experts who studied how many? 200 serial killers.
Something like that.
Who had access to information on every crime in the United States and an entire staff of distinguished psychiatrists.
Objection, Your Honor. I honestly don't understand the relevance of this.
I'm just trying to establish that this profile is an authoritative description of the killer.
But it's a hypothetical description. It didn't arrest Mr. Tunney. The police did.
Relying on this profile.
Fair enough, Mr. McCoy, but let's not belabor its bona fides.
Fine. It says here that the killer would have spoken of his rage to his wife. Is Mr. Tunney married?
It says that he would have spoken to his wife or someone close to him.
Is Mr. Tunney married?
No.
It says here the killer has a history of feuding with neighbors. No, Mr. Tunney is not feuding with anyone that I've heard of. Have you?
The profile is only a tool to help investigators.
Yeah, you got it right smack to Ted Bundy, didn't it? Right smack to Arthur Shawcross.
It was one of many things that helps investigators.
Profile says that the killer worked at a succession of menial jobs. Mr. Tunney owns his own upholstery business, doesn't he?
So I've been told.
Mr. Tunney fails to match this profile in many significant aspects, does he not?
And he matches in others.
How many men in New York City match this profile overall more closely than Arthur Tunney?
I couldn't say.
Unfortunately, neither can the police.
He's dead. It's Tunney. Suicide? With his own gun?
No, this one. Took it off her.
This girl?
Yes, sir.
My father all right?
He's gonna be okay.
We were coming from the bus. That guy shot at us. This used to be a nice neighborhood.
what I saw in my old dreams were the reflections of my woman staring back at me. 'Cause in my dreams, it's always there, the evil face that twists my mind and brings me to despair.
The secrets of the past, the present, and what may come to be. Most would think me fortunate to own such a book, but I can only use it in service to others. That is my curse. It wakes, tormenting me once more, feeding on the mysteries of this world, unraveling them into opportunity. But opportunity for whom?